What's up to all my football fans out there? This is Lolo the Maverick here, and this is my Week 16 picks for the NFL Part 3. We're towards the end of the season. We have 2 weeks left. It's not a game anymore. It's either you gonna win, you gonna lose, or you gonna lose out. Because as far as I see it, it's really close. And I think everybody knows it's pretty close. So, start the week off, I was wrong. I had the Broncos winning. They lost by a touchdown. Go figure, of course. So I had the Broncos winning. They lost. I was wrong. Had the Texans winning. It looked like they had it. Both of these teams actually looked like they had it. I was wrong. They lost. I had the Ravens winning. I was right. Okay. So now moving on for the rest of the games. And they're all on Sunday and Monday. We had a doubleheader today on Saturday. The time that I'm recording, the game just ended. I was just watching the Ohio State and the Tennessee game. But I stopped that to do my video for YouTube. So, here we are. All right? Listen. For the 1 o'clock games, tomorrow, on December 22nd, 2024, I'm going to take the Falcons. No, I lied. I'm going to take the Giants against the Falcons. See, I threw y'all off right there. See, you all thought I was going to pick the Falcons just like y'all. See, no. And I'm going to tell you why. There's only one real reason why. Because if I was a Giant fan or I was the Giants, I would want to lose out so we can get the best player out of college. But anyway, the best quarterback, whatever. But anyways, I think the Giants might win this game by accident. Just because of the simple fact that they have a pretty solid defense and a pretty solid defensive line. And the Falcons are starting their rookie quarterback again. They benched Kirk Cousins. That's the only real reason why I see them winning this game. Other than that, the Falcons and any other planet in any other game would win, right? So I'm going to take the Giants in this one. This is probably going to be upset of the week. One of the upsets of the week is I think there's a couple potentials. But yeah, I'm going to just take them in that one. Moving on to the next game. Y'all might call me crazy, but yeah. That's my reasoning behind it. They might get blown out by the Falcons. He can do very well. Michael Penix can do very well. Who knows? I just don't buy it. It doesn't really happen that much, so we'll see what happens. Moving on to the next 1 o'clock game, we have the Cardinals and the Panthers. I'm not going to go too deep into this one. I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Panthers could win it. Their best receiver is kind of hurt right now, though. I'm going to just take the Cardinals in this one. I think it's going to be close, but I'm going to take the Cardinals. If you're going to money line it, I will money line the Cardinals. Moving on to the next 1 o'clock game, we have the Lions taking on the Bears. We all know that Montgomery got hurt for the Lions. He might be done for the season. I mean, he is done for the season. Unfortunately, it was sad to see. They look like they're on a Super Bowl run, and for them to lose him, it just hurts. Hurts their team, hurts us as football fans. I hope he heals, and I hope he gets well as soon as possible. I never want to see no man get hurt, not even no man on divisional teams. I just don't like it. I don't like it. We don't watch football to see injuries. We watch football to see people do amazing things. We don't watch any sport to watch anybody get hurt. Not even when you watch boxing or UFC. You know, you just don't want to see people get hurt. You just want to see somebody win and dominate. Not necessarily you want to see somebody get hurt. Maybe some people do, but not me. So yeah, I think the Lions are gonna win this game. I think it's gonna be close. Without Montgomery, we haven't seen really what they look like without him that much. He's like part of their bread and butter system that they have going there with the run. But I still think the Lions win. I still think they win. I just don't. We have to see how they perform without Montgomery, see how they adjust with that, because they had to adjust pretty quickly, obviously, right? Like, he just left last week. So I'm going to take the Lions in that one. It's kind of hard to go against them. It's like, even if they lose, it's like, wow, I didn't see that coming. But you're not going to be mad that you picked them to win. So I'm definitely going to take the Lions in that one. We got the Titans and the Colts is the next 1 o'clock game. They are playing. Oh, and the Lions are playing in Chicago against the Bears. They're playing in Chicago, so it is an away game. So that's very important to know. But either way, they're still a great team. I don't think on the road or home really matters when it comes to them. But yeah. All right. So the next 1 o'clock game, we have the Titans, who are 3-11, and we have the Colts, who are 6-8. This is a pretty close matchup, of course. Once again, I'm gonna take the Titans in this one. Every time I take the Titans to lose, they end up proving me wrong. Obviously, the Colts are the better team, but I think that the Titans been surprising people a lot this season. I know they only got 3 wins, but I'm pretty sure those 3 wins were a couple of them were upsets. So yeah, I'm gonna take them to win this game. They probably shouldn't. Actually, let me take that back. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be the Colts to win that one, money line. But I would take the Titans on the spread, to be exact. I would take them on the spread, but I got the Colts winning that one. Next 1 o'clock game, we have the Rams taking on the Jets. Here's another one where most people are probably taking the Rams to win because they're high on the Rams. I'm honestly not impressed at all by them. They're not impressing me anymore. I know that Nakua and Kupp are a threat. I know Kyron's a threat, but okay. Like, they're 8-6. They're not blowing nobody out. They're not doing it. They're gonna fight to stay in the game. They might win it by 3, right? So if they win, I think they win maybe by 3. I think the Jets win this game. Upset coming, but I think the Jets win by like 3-2. I don't think they blow them out. I think the Jets just fight enough to win. If the Jets blow them out by double digits or they win by more than a touchdown, that's a little concerning if I'm a Rams fan. That's all I gotta say. But I'm gonna take the Jets in this one to pull the upset. Moving on to the next 1 o'clock game, we have the 12-2 Philadelphia Eagles and we have the 9-5 Washington Commanders. Oh yeah, and for that last game, sorry once again, guys. They're playing in New York, so they're playing in the Jets Stadium. That's another advantage for the Jets. It's gonna be cold, guys. It's gonna be cold. It's East Coast, so I live over here. I know it's cold. It's cold, buddy. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets, definitely knowing that. But yeah, in this Eagles and Commanders game, obviously I'm a diehard Eagles fan. It's kind of hard for me to go against them, but they're just too hot right now. They're too good. I do think that Washington is going to play with a vengeance. I do think they're going to play with a chip on their shoulder. They are not going to play any games. They're going to try to get that revenge back. This is a revenge game for them after what the Eagles did to them in Philly. But I'm not worried. I swear I'm not worried. Because once again, we already know what they're going to try to do. We know that they're a good team. We know Jaden Daniels is good. If he beats the Eagles in Washington tomorrow, as an Eagles fan, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be annoyed, of course. But as a football fan, as a diehard football fan, NFL fan, listen, hats off to Jaden Daniels if he slice and dices my Eagles defense. If he does that against my team, I will hat off to him. My hat's already off to him because he got, 23, 26 touchdowns, something like that, passing this year, or rushing and passing, whatever. It doesn't matter. As a rookie, that's effing incredible. Effing incredible. So, Jaden Daniels already got my respect, but if he beats the Eagles tomorrow, knowing they on a 10-game win streak, man, listen. That boy's going to do something super serious in the future. He's going to be very, very great in the NFL. He's already off to a great start. But if he beats the Eagles tomorrow, I have to emphasize he is that guy. Arguably might be up for Rookie of the Year in that light, right? But if they lose, it's just like, okay, the Eagles are the better team. We kind of seen that coming. But to win on the road in Washington, to sweep a divisional team, and a team that's a top NFC team that's this good like Washington, you better stop it. You couldn't tell me that was going to happen. So, I love my Eagles. They're high right now. They're flying high. But This is a big game tomorrow, and this game might be game of the day. It might be game of the week, arguably speaking. Actually, I feel like it might have been one of the best games that week that they played. I think it's going to probably be game of the week this week too, because I'm looking at the matchups and I'm just like, what matchup is going to be more impressive than this? I think the Lions and Bears is going to be good. I got the Eagles as game of the week. Ravens and Steelers is the second game of the week. And I think that Vikings and Seattle game might be good too. The Dolphins and the Niners both really need to win. They're both 6 and 8. Yeah, they both got to win. So that's another good one. So I'll leave that up to y'all to decide what's game of the week. But I think Washington and Philly, Pittsburgh and Baltimore, and I'm gonna go with the Lions and the Bears because I like both of their defenses. So I think that's gonna be good. But yeah, those are my games of the week. So I got the Eagles winning in Washington. Think it's gonna be a close game. Don't think it's gonna be a blowout. Think it's gonna be very, very close. Might even be a loss for the Eagles, right? Like it's a possibility. I know it's a possibility. I knew it was a possibility before we even got to this game. I knew about it all year. I knew it was gonna be a possibility. I know they're a tough opponent. They always had a tough defense. The defense been relevant for a while now. So yeah, I got that. I'm gonna take the Eagles though, of course. Moving on to the next 1 o'clock game, we have the 3-11 Browns taking on the 6 and 8 Bengals. I'm not even going to play no games with this one. I'm not going to get into no rabbit holes about the Browns. They are trash. They are brown like a poop stain, like for real. Like a melted Snickers. Like the mud on a wet, rainy day. Yeah, they suck. And the first thing they need to do on this offseason, get the hell rid of Deshaun Watson. Because first of all, you took a risk getting him in the first place. And now he got hurt and he was bumming it up when he was in. Yeah, get the fuck on, buddy. It's time for you to go back wherever the fuck you came from. Take your ass back to Houston, okay? I'm not a Browns fan, but I'm going to speak for y'all. Get rid of him first. Next thing I would do, I will go and get some young talent at running back to play behind Chubb or to even take more carries than Chubb. Right? Try to get one of the good running backs because your record's so ass, you're going to get a good draft pick. So get one of the best running backs out of the draft. Please, please, Browns. Please do yourself justice and go do that. Don't be stupid, okay? And try to get a quarterback like everybody else. Next round, I will go for a quarterback. Definitely. 100% sure. Definitely. If not, trade for a fucking quarterback. Do something. Because y'all looking shittier and shittier. You're looking so shitty, you might have to change your name. Anyways, I'm going to take the Bengals, and it's not going to be close. On the contrary, I know y'all going to sit there and say, the Bengals ain't all that. Look at their record. Yeah, whatever. Listen, they gonna run circles around these bums. All right? And they're playing in Cincinnati. Man, stop playing. Snow Burrow about to throw touchdowns from the bench while he's smoking on a cigar with his fucking slick back. Y'all better stop. All right? I don't even think he got the slick back no more. I think he got a haircut. Y'all gonna stop playing with Snow Burrow like that. And Jamar Chase, y'all gonna stop playing. Because my man's is about to torch their asses tomorrow. Jamar Chase is going to go off. Just be ready. You already know he's trying to break that record. He's been having a great season. He is literally one of my favorite players. He's been one of my favorite players. I love to see him coming back after that injury, balling the fuck out how he's balling. It's amazing. Love Jamar Chase. He's going to go off tomorrow. He might score 2 or 3 touchdowns. Just saying. Definitely going to have 100 yards, though. Stay tuned. All right? Got the Bengals in that one. We're going to speed it up, though. All right, so moving on to the next one. We have the 4:05 game. We have the Vikings and the Seahawks. They're playing in Seattle. This is a close game. Seattle's 8-6. The Vikings are 12-2. The Vikings are tied with the Eagles and I believe the Lions for first place. Okay, all 3 of these teams need to win. The Vikings, the Eagles, and the Lions all need to win tomorrow, really bad. Who's gonna take that first seed? I think it's gonna be the Eagles. But listen, we don't know yet. We're gonna see what happens. But I got the Eagles doing it. Okay. I got the Vikings winning this game. I think games like this, Seattle always comes through and shuts the world up. I know me and most of America is going with the Vikings, but don't be surprised if the Seahawks win this game. Okay, they have to win this game really bad too. They're probably in what, like 5th place, 4th place in the NFC right now. So they gotta win this game. It's pretty tight in the NFC right now. So everybody needs to win in the NFC if they're a playoff team. It's not a game anymore. It's week 16. There's 2 weeks left is super serious right now, okay? Forget everything else. It's the NFL Week 16. The season's about to come to an end. It's about to be playoffs. Y'all need to be on that couch eating popcorn, eating chips, Tostitos with the salsa. I'm telling you, y'all need to lock in, all right? It's going to be crazy. But don't, listen, y'all heard it from Lolo the Maverick. That's what I'm saying. All right, look. Moving on to the next one. I think that game's gonna be great, but I got the Vikings winning that one. Moving on to the next 4 o'clock game, we have the 4:25 game. We have the Patriots taking on the Bills. I don't know why the fuck this is the game for this slot. I don't know, guys. I don't know why the Patriots are playing against the Bills at 4:25 in Week 16. I don't know, but I'm gonna take the Bills to win this game. I don't think this is gonna be a heavy passing game. I think it's gonna be a good running game, right? I think a lot of people think it's gonna be a Drake May and Josh Allen. It might be. But I think that both running backs in this game have favorable matchups against the defense. I think that both running backs produce in this game. It might be a good mix of running and passing, good play action type of game. I wouldn't be surprised about that. But I think that what's going to surprise people is how good the running backs do tomorrow. I got the running backs, Stevenson, and I got Cook to go off tomorrow. I'm telling you, they both going to have almost 100 yards or over 100 yards. I'm calling it right now. Show them shame, man. Show them shame, okay? But I'm going to take the Bills to win that one, money line. We're going money line the Bills. And for the Seahawks game, I would put them on a spread. But for the Bills and the Patriots, they're playing in Buffalo. Buffalo's winning this game, no doubt. If it's an upset, I'd be super duper surprised, okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to go with that. Okay, I'm going to go with the Bills, money line. I mean, like, not money line, but, you know, I'm going with the Bills winning this game. But if you're going to bet, money line for sure. The next 4:25 game, so we have a doubleheader at 4:25. We have the Jaguars taking on the Raiders. The Jaguars are 3-11. The Raiders are 2-12. So this is shitty versus shittier. Okay, this might be the shittiest game of the day. Whatever the under is, if it's under 1 point, I'm going to take it because they're not going to score a lot of points in this game. This game is going to be the most discombobulated, weirdest fucking game you probably ever saw in your life. But in this matchup, you have to pick a winner, don't I? I mean, shit, it might be a fucking tie, and then I'm still going to be wrong. But I'm going to take the Jaguars in this one. I think as of right now, they're both shitty teams, but I think the Jaguars are a little bit less shittier than the Raiders. So I'm going to take the Jaguars. Moving on to the next game. I don't know why that's a 4:25 slot. NFL, y'all need to do better. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 days, 1 day, 2 days before whatever the game. You need to switch that up because these games are unacceptable. That one for the 4 o'clock slot and the one before that is unacceptable. To have a really good team versus a really shitty team and then a really shitty team versus a shittier team back to back, y'all gonna do that you gonna give us 2 dookie games. I'm gonna call this the dookie doubleheader. That's what I'm gonna call it, the dookie doubleheader or the doubleheader dookie, however you want to phrase that. They both suck, okay? This is gonna be the longest 3.5 hours of my life. I think I might go to work for this fucking for these games, okay? I might just go to can I come work for 3.5 hours because I got 2 shitty games I don't want to watch. I might as well just go work for those 3 hours. And all right, so look, but that's all I'm saying, okay? They're playing in Buffalo. I got Buffalo winning. For the Patriots, and then I got the Jaguars beating the Raiders in that doubleheader. Okay, moving on to the next. Oh my God, we don't have a doubleheader. I'm sorry, guys. We have a tripleheader. Shit, what's going on around here? I don't know. I mean, we might say UFO fly past. Listen, we got a tripleheader this week because they actually made it a 18-week season, so that's the reasoning behind it. That's why we have a tripleheader. That's why we have so many doubleheaders this season. On Monday nights, on Saturdays, on Sundays. Like, we got so many of them. This is weird. I've been watching football since I was 12, and I've never seen this before. This is something very new, and I really don't like it, to be honest. I'd rather see NFL on Friday night. I would love that. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days of NFL. Shit, I wouldn't complain at all. I don't know if you give me 2 shitty games 2 days in a row. All right, moving on. Okay, so 4:25, we have the 49ers taking on the Dolphins. This is going to be a good game. I don't think this is going to be a shitty game. I think it's going to be a good game because both teams really need to win this game. So I'm going to take the 49ers in this one. I know everybody's like, oh my God, dude, really? The 49ers again? What the hell, man? Listen, they're the 49ers at the end of the day. And they still got a chance. And I think that Purdy has been through a lot in the beginning stages of his career. I think he's been through a lot in 2 or 3 years, man. Like, seriously, he's been through a lot. Injuries. He's been really doing very well, then really shitty. I really think that Purdy's going to go off tomorrow. I think Tua's going to have a good game too, but I think Purdy's going to have a great game. I hope he proves me right. I know they're short at running back. I see Debo having a lot of carries at running back. I think Debo Samuel's going to do a lot of running back stuff. And I think that that's going to allow their offense to get going, actually. Surprisingly, I got the 49ers winning this game. I think that Tyreek Hill scores for the Dolphins. I just don't think that the Dolphins really don't have anything going. I think Achane might do decent too. Achane is definitely a really good running back. He's a threat for sure. But I just got the Niners winning. I like the Niners better overall as a team, even though they got so many injuries. I just like them better. So I'm gonna take the Niners in this one. Moving on to the 8:20 game. We have the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. Now, this ain't the shittiest game of the day. It's definitely one of the better ones. The Buccaneers are obviously a playoff team as of now, and the Cowboys have a chance. They're in the hunt. So, I think it's going to be closer than probably what a lot of other people think. I think Baker's going to throw for 300, though. I think Mike Evans is going to fry their asses. I even think Bucky Irvin's going to have a good game. Bucky Irvin. Watch out for that guy. That guy's good. I don't know nobody talking about him, but you better watch him. You gotta watch that little muck. You gotta watch him. I'm going to take the Buccaneers to win this game. I do think the game can go either way, but I'm going to take the Bucs to win it. Moving on to the last game of the Week 16 matchups, we have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. So you already know who I got winning that game. Listen, I've been saying it all year, and I've been saying this since before the year, and I've been saying this since last year. Green Bay is a super serious team. I don't know why you just keep laughing and you think this shit is funny. You think it's a game. But when it's all said and done, if they end up in the fucking Super Bowl, I'm going to go around and I'm going to confront everybody that told me that it was funny and they thought it was a joke that I said that Green Bay was a Super Bowl contender. That team is super serious because they are led by Jordan Love, the one guy everybody is not talking about and sleeping on and not giving the credit. The man is incredible. All right? He's a dog. He got the heart of a champion. And I'm telling you right now, he's throwing for 3 touchdowns tomorrow. Guaranteed 2. And he's throwing for 250 on the Saints. He's going to air them boys out. He's going to air them out like an air show before the game. When you see the Jets fly past. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. I mean air them out like somebody just came out the bathroom taking a mean dump. And you got to air it out for about 45 minutes with a candle or some Febreze. That's the type of airing out that I think that Jordan Love is going to do tomorrow. He's going to air these boys out. He's going to take them down real bad. I got the Packers winning this game. I don't think it's going to be close. I think they win by more than a touchdown. I know it's divisional, but I don't give a damn. I'm going with the Packers, and I think that Jordan Love's going to air them. All right? I like the way the Packers are playing. I like the way they've been playing all year, even when they had injuries. You would have thought I was a Packers fan the way I'm talking about them. No. I just admire a team that never gives up, a team effort, especially when it comes to football. That team is super serious. I love the way they play football. The way they play football. I really do. Not more than the way I love the way the Eagles are playing or the way the Eagles play football in general. But listen, the Packers, they the secret assassin that nobody's talking about. Y'all better stop playing with them Packers and stop playing with my man Jordan Love because he's really like that. But that's it. I know this video was pretty long. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm just really excited about the end of the season. And you know, I'm just going off improv. I am all natural with this right here, okay? This is Lolo the Maverick. This is my Week 16 picks. This is Maverick My Sports. And we are out of here.